we see that attacks in Enugu, farmers are being killed just few days to the arrest of Simon Ekpa. What do you think is happening?
Yes, what do you think is happening? The governor of Enugu State is already rejoicing while his people are already being killed in his state. Headers, Boko Haram, Lakawalaka, whatever they call themselves, invaded Enugu State. Maybe they are seeing, there is an opening for them to move in. So all these things you are seeing happening today, they don't know the importance of what Samonepa is trying to do, or what he's trying to achieve, or what he's trying to stop. I do not expect a quick reaction of Samonepa invitation by the Finnish government from the governor of Enugu State.
They will provide evidence against him in court. That's what he says.
That's what I'm saying. Which evidence are you going to? Which evidence that what is already in the petition has to do with his social channel media? There was no place. They said that Samonepa is running gun, is importing weapons, is engaging a form of weapon armed struggle. What Samonepa is saying is agitating is on his own channel. How does that concern? What is the business of Nigeria in that? So suddenly, Bola Tinubu has just realized that the economy is no longer the problem. Fixing Nigeria is no longer the problem. What is the problem is Samonepa, Nnamdi Kanu. How would we continue to be a laughing stock among the Committee of Nations? But the reality of that is that unless people does not, anybody can go and celebrate, including the defense headquarters, and pop champagne that Samonepa has done this, has done that at the end of the day. But the reality of ground is that what Samonepa is talking about has the capacity to throw more than 1,000 Samonepas against an entity called Nigeria. This is not the best way to go about the issue that has to do with self-determination that is legal. What Samonepa is doing, is it illegal? Is Nigerian government will look for a way to see it is illegal? Well, whatever, whether they're under any form of influence or Alexander Stubb, the president of Finland, whether he's under any influence or not, or Finnish government under certain influence or not, but the reality on ground is that there is always a process. Nigeria and Finland does not have extradition treaty. How do they want to do that? They want to do the same thing they did to Nnamdi Kanu and kidnap somebody. Are you telling me that at that level, that the image of Finland will be thrown to the gutters simply because they want to please Nigeria? If there is that process, it should be established. This is a very big opportunity, and that is what the Biafran government in exile is talking about, that they are going to bring the reality of the situation to the Finnish government.
Do you think that Southeast will be East? Southeast will be there will be no violence in the Southeast now that Samonepa has been.
Nobody can predict the multiplying effect of that action, and that is why they are saying that in less than 2 weeks, Samonepa is going to be left off the hook. So that he'll go back to continue what he knows how best to do. Yes, you can't say that Samonepa is involved in violence, because we have not seen him leading a rebel group with arms. You understand what I'm saying? We have not seen that. What he's saying is that you people should stop marginalization, stop injustice, stop anti-Ibophobia. Look, he's saying it. Look at what Rubeda Party in Arise TV is talking about. I was surprised. It beats my little imagination on somebody who has such reputation as a veteran media personnel coming to the public to say that kind of anti-Igbo statement, which is not real. Maybe he's trying to react, but the whole thing has been put very clearly to anybody that what the Senate President Godswill Akpabio have just said should sink into their medulla oblongata. Igbo is the only race, tribe in Nigeria that moves with a line number to an unknown location and build mansions in those locations. Other tribes, after 15 years, they still move back with the same nylon they came with. It's the Senate president that said it. So what is it? What I think they should be able to calm down, and study. That's what makes the white men great. Most of the things they are developing today started from Africa. The Pluto, the Socrates, name all of them, all the philosophers, all the Greek philosophers, most of them, were able to build whatever they are having today after having a contact with African style of civilization. They went ahead to develop it and became better than the black people. So what Nigerian government is actually looking at in a situation where everybody will just vote out and allow Igbos to die in their numbers because they want to be in Nigeria. A Nigerian system that cannot protect them, a Nigerian system that has bastardized the judiciary, a Nigerian system that has subdued human rights and democracy, destroyed the principles of existence. Mazin Namdekan, another one is coming. If Mazin Namdekan is still there, when I'm saying it, it looks as if I do not know what I'm talking about. There is possibly, see, you should be scared of Muslim tickets, because there might be a grand plan to destabilize the entire Igbo race. On the process of doing that, they allowed Fulani to enter Igbo land and start killing people. How many days now? You can see what is happening in Enugu. Farmers are being killed by Fulani. So what are Igbo leaders? It's not a matter of coming to where the funeral of Ifa Yoba and the son Rota Sokorota, sounding as if he's a correct Igbo man.
The correct Igbo man.
Sounding as if he's a correct Igbo man. What are they doing? They just do the talking and just go home and sit down. I think if there's any way the issue that has to do with the establishment of the United Nations can be looked into, I think it will go a long way to shape the reasons why people should die while asking for freedom. I do not. It does not play any, and it's not a good one at all. Self-determination. Nobody should die for self-determination, for asking for freedom. Why do people die? There should be an atmosphere of engagement and dialogue. But carrying out against people who are saying no, we cannot continue like this. What are they trying to achieve? So they also look at it from the other aspect of it. Is this not a grand plan to finally destabilize the eastern part of the country? Holding personalities who are questioning the rationale of why Igbos should be killed without any provocation. Look at what is happening in Israel today. I can tell you that already the issue that has to do with Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, has already been put on trial by the Hungarian president by inviting the Israeli president to Hungary. Let us see who is coming to. Do you understand what I'm saying?
To arrest him.
So why is it that the United Nations will sit down and allow something to escalate before taking the responsibility of the reason why they were being established? To make sure there's no conflict anywhere. But these things are something that's already been clear, stated in the United Nations Charter. If there's a conspiracy anywhere, and if the world came to the level where it's going, where the Putin himself is threatening nuclear escalation, and are telling another people saying the British government is saying if you dare it, we are already there. Before you even lift your hands up, it's not what the British government is saying. Before Putin can lift his hands up, we are already there. It's because United Nations is failing in their responsibility. How can an event that took place in October 7 not be mentioned at all by the United Nations Security Council. All they are saying is that Israel, stop, Israel, stop. Well, on the issue surrounding the land where we find ourselves today, if they have extradition treaty with the Finnish government, let them engage. Well, what is it? Is that not the reason why they establish institutions? They have judiciary, they have the police, they have this thing. Everybody is playing according to their role. When it comes to the matter that have to do with the police, you engage the police. When it comes to the matter that has to do with the army, you engage the army. When it comes to the matter that has to do with judiciary, you engage the judiciary. Then somebody will sit down somewhere under the influence of uncertainty and issue a warning. I get Benjamin Netanyahu arrested. You saw the reaction that will go with it. Somebody has already put it on the line, inviting him to come to. Let us see how they are going to handle that. But the situation is this, they continue to dent and stain the image of Nigeria. If you go to the global world today, they are reporting this thing from different perspectives. Most of this international media does not have proper understanding of what Simon Ekpa represents.
The IPOB has said he's not a
yes.
He's not a member.
Let me tell you, see, when I talk about non-violent approach, but let me tell you, IPOB is the umbrella body that houses anything that has to do with anybody agitation of girlfriend all over globally, including Simon Ekpa, including no autopilot, whatever you call them. It's under IPOB. And IPOB in the international community is seen as a non-violent movement.
They won an award for it now. They won an award now. Transparency International.
Please record me. You understand? So
but they denied.
No, let me tell you. Plus, let me tell you, IPOB is made up of intellectuals, experts, tested and trusted, globally renowned in all ramifications in terms of when it comes to issue of self-determination. They are not quacks. The Igbos are experts in whatever they are destined for. In not only this one, in all ramifications, come to football, music, whatever, they are number one. So you see, they are going to teach Nigeria a lesson on how to, move from one particular point to another. They will not be able to stand it. There's going to be a lot of international cooperation in this regard. Watch. And remember, the man in question made it very clearly to the world that few days from now, that he's going to engage the Finnish government. And I'm happy because it is an opportunity to bring all the issues surrounding the making of Simon Ekpa, not IPOB. Please understand.
He's not an IPOB member.
Well, everybody, including anybody, but anybody. See, let not put this thing under trial, because an IPOB, everybody, as long as you are within the 40 territories of Biafra, you are an IPOB. You do not need to be. Remember what the United Nations Charter said. It said indigenous people. You don't need to be a member, a registered member, to be an IPOB. Please, let us understand that. Let us understand that very well. And this is a man that said, I'm not a Nigerian citizen. He has already denied his citizenry with the Nigerian government. And asking the world to simply show solidarity. Now, what for Nigerian government too? But then, all these people who are sponsoring Boko Haram, that was probably, some of them are in Saudi Arabia everywhere. Let Tinubu rejoice now. So Simon Ekpa has the invitation of Simon Ekpa has solved Nigerian problem. Let Tinubu rejoice. He has done it. Abi, let him rejoice that he has solved Nigerian problem. The definition of it all is that at the end of the day, what is going to happen? The event in Finland is already ongoing peacefully. attracting more and more solidarity. But I was surprised to see one Elas something. I don't know the country that man from, either Philippines or wherever. He has already flew into Finland. A lot of them are flying into Finland, you know, and getting the Finnish government to table, you know, to understand the direction. Let them celebrate. What does that got to? Are they not facing the same consequences? These people we are seeing here are facing the same consequences. 29,000 Yorubas has been killed by herdsmen. 29,000 Yorubas has been killed. Professor Banji Akintoye. Are they pretending about the reality on ground? Let them pretend. But one day it will come to you. Then you begin to ask, no, this should not be like, I reject it. But it's coming gradually. By the time you went and embrace a system under political conquest, you don't know the meaning, you don't know the multiplying effect, you don't know what it will bring to your generation in the next 10-20 years, because you want to sit down and intimidate an Igbo man. It's okay.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you.
You know that oftentimes they accuse ESN of, insecurity, accusing IPOB of insecurity, accusing Simon Ekpa of orchestrating insecurity in the southeastern Nigeria. That attack that disallowed 3 farmers is where Nigerian government plans were heading before. It was Buhari's utmost principal plan to make sure that Igbo land is porous, exposed to Fulani incessant attack. And it has resumed because the golden fish in the person of Simon Ekpa is no longer active. Since they disabled his activities in the southeastern Nigeria, all roads from Adamawa forests, from Sambisa forests, from Zamfara forests, where the Fulani jihadists pitched their tents, are now leading towards southeastern Nigeria to resume attacks, to make sure that they reduce the population of the Igbos in the southeastern Nigeria. I'm an Igbo man, and no matter from the angles where you come, I must catch you. Igbo man has been so resilient, very, very hardworking, so prepared to secure Igbo land since inception of Buhari regime. Immediately Buhari regime took effect in 2015, Fulani herdsmen, they arrived as prophesied, predicted by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to, do what? Engage Nigerian farmers, engage Nigerian citizens on what? Terrorism, terrorists, or whatever, all manners of name you can call, insurgents, to resume in Nigeria. And actually they resumed because their Oga Pata Buhari took over in 2015. That's why he secured that 100 billion naira in 2021 and make sure that he gave it to Meiti Allah. He was summoned. Why did you do this? Without at least telling the members of the law legislative chambers. He said he is the what? Chief patron of Meiti Allah across West Africa. So this time around, they are going to have their field day. And the Fulani man, Hausa man, Tinubu regime will be happy that Igbos are dying in their large number. The much reduction of Igbo population during the Nigerian Civil War of 1967 is not done. They are not done with it. They want to start another genocide.
So what is the governor doing? What is the governor's?
The governor of Enugu State, that is a welcome, let me say, they use that one to tell him, thank you. You have done well for us. You have held what? The tiger by the tail. You have removed our utmost enemy in Enugu State. The utmost enemy of the Fulanis, I mean the people that are telling Governor Mba this, they are thanking him. That is Fulani. Fulani people are allowed to move free in Enugu now. And their enemy has been, let's say, let me not use the word neutralized because they have not killed Simon Ekpa. He has been disabled. Simon Ekpa is not being active again. And because of that, the Fulani headers, killer headers, they are coming in from the axis of Enugu. It's not only Enugu that is going to get it. They are going to spread all over Igbo land. That is when they will know the importance, how essential a Simon Ekpa, government is in the southeastern Nigeria. As I'm talking to you, since Nnamdi Kanu was abducted from Kenya, Simon Ekpa was the one giving Igbo land security they needed. Not the soldier,
Not ESN.
not the police. The ESN, this IPOB, I don't know what to understand. All manners of them under the umbrella of IPOB. They are all IPOB. They are the ones securing Igbo land, not Nigerian government. Now let's listen. See Fulani men, they are coming to be killing again, to be wasting lives of Enugu state. It has resumed because I know that is the angle they were going. Nigerian soldiers today, they prove that they have been, proving that they can stop Fulani. They can stop. They are not doing anything. How could you be fighting ESN? The same Fulani headers are fighting. If ESN are killing farmers in Enugu, ESN will be fighting them. Nigerian soldiers will be fighting ESN. What kind of country is that? Is ESN not Igbo a security outfit? Must we adhere or initiate only a Bubago and other vigilante group in Igbo land? You must have many. Highest, you can just bring them under one platform. JTF, simple. Police, soldier, local one, ESN. I don't know what to understand. So that is where it is heading to. You will see what will happen within this short period. Simon Ekpa is absent.
IPOB has denied that Simon Ekpa is not a member.
That is not IPOB. It's a faction. They are creating faction there, and I'm telling you that Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of all IPOB platform worldwide. And when Nnamdi Kanu was incapacitated, incarcerated, and is cooling his head in jail, the only person that has taken it upon himself is Simon Ekpa, and is doing well. It's because of Simon Ekpa, Njoko, that the Igbo land I know that was previously subjected to incessant attack of Fulani herdsmen become a secured region in Nigeria. It is not the police, it's not the soldier. It is Simon Ekpa. It is the work of IPOB. It is the work of our forest guards under the platform Eastern Security Network. They are the one doing the work. I'm telling you, that is where it is heading to. You will be hearing many deaths everywhere in Igbo land, and that is what Nigerian government wants. They don't want anything good for Igbo man. That's why they have been exchanging the leadership of this country. Yoruba, Fulani, Yoruba, Fulani, Yoruba, Fulani. Igbo man will be looking like Mumu like this. Oga, I thank God that arrest of 350 million Simon Ekpa could never be a stumbling block to agitation or emancipation of Biafra. It is a stepping stone towards the success of Biafra emancipation. Okay, I'm not frightened. I am not disturbed. There are many people that are more assiduous, diligent than Simon Ekpa.
Okay, the Nigerian government expects Finland to extradite Simon Ekpa.
Nigerian government do what?
Expect that Finland should extradite Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria.
Woo! Shame unto you, Nigerian government. Shame unto you. Finland, we are talking about. The spit of my mouth has finished. I've been explaining the meaning of that land since. It's a Scandinavian country. It's the most developed country in the world, if not Europe. It was Finland was among the federatives of the former USSR until 1956. They struggled hard and see the way from the current Russian Federation today, and they become their own. The struggle that Nigeria and Biafra, found themselves in the 60s, Finland you're talking about, they found themselves in such position with USSR in the past, 40s, 30s, until 1956. Finland got her independence from USSR. Whom do you think they are? They are well advanced, and I can tell you that it is impossible. If Finland president is not Choku Chagari, Finland president is not Obasanjo, Finland president can never ever be Muhammad Buhari, let alone Tinubu, Chief Tinubu. See, let me tell you, it's laughable. They are not bringing their own into Nigeria. Nigeria is a hell. Simon Ekpa Njoko is a Finnish citizen, and he renounced his citizenship since 7-8 years ago. So he returned his passport to Nigerian High Commission over there. Simon Ekpa is solely enjoying Biafra citizenship and Finnish citizenship. Woo! They are not bringing him back. Keep on killing until when he comes back, he's going to secure Igbo land. It is too obvious, even Asorok knows that, even the NSA, Nuhu Ribadu, whose clan, members of his kinsmen are this Fulani clean and disaliving people around the whole forest, everywhere in Ondo State, everywhere in Ekiti State. How many Obas were disalived this year? They are the same people that are disaliving people in the southeastern Nigeria. Nuhu Ribadu knows. And woo, Simon Ekpa will never be brought into this country.